internet info, sometimes it's not accurate. I read on the internet, and I might have misunderstood, but somebody was claiming that the 1969 by the same company that I just did a video about and was complaining about the gapless was basically running the same OS on this, the H6 and the 8.8. I can confirm very clearly that the version of what they consider to be a pseudo gapless on the 69 does not work, and it absolutely works smooth as butter on this. Dark Side of the Moon, DSD, absolutely cannot be broken like maybe some other albums. It's got to transition smoothly. It's called seamless. Let me get into this low order playback. This is completely different from the 69. I had to play it. Let me get out of there. Let me go back to and go. So I got play music, browse music, music category, play settings. It looks like EQ. System settings. If I go into play settings, I've got something called seamless playback. Excuse me, I'm going to cough. It's gapless. It is seamless. This is not available on the 1969, so this does not have the same operating system. So I did a whole video, and then I said, you know, if you really like into collecting stuff, get this. I'm going to switch that up and say that I wrecked this. I'm going to put a green check for the first time in a long time next to a video, because I wrecked this. I've had this in my possession for a long time. I like it. I've listened to it. I've switched the amps. It's, by the way, low pass filter, OPA 1642, low distortion, low noise, op amp, Muse 8920. Got it. I got both of those op amps or low pass filters. I've got AK 4497 as the DAC, and it sounds as good as I've ever heard it. For amplifiers, I've got the TPA 6120. I've got 8397. I can switch those out, so I can have a combo. I've actually got the balanced amp inside here right now, so that's not even listed on the internet. I've got the balanced amp in here right now, so why don't we go ahead and get jiggy with it? Yeah, I just said that. It's my channel. I can say what I want. Let's be semi-professional and turn this off. Yes, you do have gapless. Bye-bye. You're out. Click. There's no clicking while I'm playing music with the device, but when I'm turning it on and off, I am getting clicking. It's very well ventilated, like heat dissipation for the gear that's inside. It's got your regular headphone out, got your balance. You need the balance module. Does not come with this. Comes with everything else except that one. And then you've got your line out coaxial. You've got two little screws in there. So I'm doing this. The other video I did this first to kind of like show you guys. Then I came to my conclusion, and then was absolutely set. Was uploading the video second in one day. Don't know why. I just figured, oh, I actually do know why, because I got some Black Friday deals on some SD cards, and I rotate like 3 cards around most, and then I got one today, and I said, I'm putting one inside this for permanent. This is not going anywhere. So I said in the other video that those Chifi DAPs are going to be going in January. Those are the 69, that is going. All the other ones, the Zishan, all of those, this is not going. Nope. Can't do it. So put this thing down here. Got this little thing. Do you really need this? No. It's kind of weird how this goes in. You got to lip it in. Okay, take that out. And now you've got low pass filter. This would be the 1642, which is the OPA. And then you've got the DAC, which is the 4497. Then you've got the amp, which says balance right there. And then you've got the link cap. You've got your damping configuration, how you want to do it right here. I'll go ahead and show you how this is taken out via that connection point right there. What you do is this is how I figured it out. Instead of trying to figure out where the hell this is, line up the hole, the we could see the monkey brain. Line up the hole. And then that should make automatic that that's in. And it is, and it pops in. And then you want to see what a AK4497 looks like. Well, in this configuration, it looks like this. And then behind that, it tells you DAC. So you don't need to worry, like, what if I put the wrong one? You wouldn't. You'd have to be really, really drunk or dumb to do this wrong. This whole thing is just, I just love it. So I'm going to line this up. So that should be right, right? So, and it is. It clicks right in. For all intents and purposes, I could use this just like this, and I do. But it comes with the screws so that you can do it correctly and secure these down like they should be, but they're really clicked in there pretty good. So I don't know if you're going to take it out, which brings us to probably the one weak point of this, and I only see one. Battery life is about 5 hours, but you got to remember that I listen to DSD a lot and FLAC. If you listen to FLAC and anything else, I believe that DSD is a more intensive file on the battery. Screw that in. That's my stomach. I'm not hungry. I ate carbonara. I love this thing. Not getting rid of it. This is like the KLXM audio to me. This is just one of those things that comes along sometimes and you say, yeah, that's not going anywhere. Let me go ahead and show this thing some goddamn respect and clean off the freaking screen. Powered up. Now that we've pulled it. So we start with the high quality, which is the reel-to-reel, and then we're going to go down to cassette, which is cool. It's all audio themed. Again, navigation of the device is very, very simple. And then within that is another like mini navigation system. What's some of that? Tupac, there's a FLAC. How we doing? Boom! We're doing fine. Now, hit this button and I could, favorite this. Add this to favorites. I wanted to add that to favorite, man. Play. Boom. And then I favorited that. And I've been using this for about 2 hours before, during, and I still got plenty of battery. I really think that 5 hours is related to the fact that I use a lot of DSDs. That's a FLAC right there, but I got a DSD of that album too. So I'm going to put a green check next to this because this is just badass, and it's gapless. It's called Seamless. I have no idea why, but it's on the album that it has got to do that. It does that. On the 1969, it doesn't do that. On this, it does. Do I wreck it? I do, actually. This whole wreck thing is kind of, how much money do you have? If you're looking for this is obviously not like going to be a streamer. This is strictly a music player, appealing to people that want to get a little bit, you don't need soldering skills. You just need to pull out the low pass filter and switch to the other one, or switch to the balanced amp. And they're all very beautifully presented in a nice secure case that's way bigger than it needs to be. Then again, I think it needs to be that size. Let's say bye-bye. Bye-bye. That's when it clicks. Just then. No other time. And you got your SD card permanently. Whenever's. If I listen to you once a month, it doesn't matter. I'm not looking for an SD card. You've got your own. Welcome to the family. That's pretty much how it goes. For IEM, it's usually a certain kind of cable. And for DAP, permanent residency with me is SD card of its own, and not the one that I use when I do reviews. And this had that until today. So I thought, fuck, do the video. And then after I realized that it does in fact have gapless, don't know why they don't call it that. Fucking wreck it. And what is this set? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I guess they're maybe waiting for something. So thank you for your patience. I have no idea what's up. And I'm out. It gets the wreck. It's $800. It's quirky. I take that back. It's not quirky. It doesn't do anything wrong. It doesn't sometimes fail. It doesn't sometimes... all of the Android-based DAPs that I use sometimes do have problems. They've frozen. They do weird stuff, and you get online, and, oh, the latest firmware fixed this, and it didn't fix that, and you got problems. 99 problems, but a perfect firmware ain't one. Like, that's the life of an Android person. This is set, and anybody who says the 69 and this has the same OS, maybe they do, but this has gapless. That does not. And I love and need that in my life because I listen to whole albums. I don't want to be abruptly interrupted from my dream because it doesn't have gapless. This has it. It gets the wreck. And I'm out. My name, to be precise, ripping mics is the light of my life. You frontin' like you trifling, never